My name is Matthew Gordon, and my senior project is on exploring high-tech approach intermountain subterranean dwelling environment for commercial implementations. My advisor is Dr. Yang, and this is for IME 481. Some background on the subject. People have been living in earth-sheltered housing and subterranean housing since the dawn of time. Cavemen have, built their houses out of caves and called that home, and these locations provide protection from the elements, protection from their enemies, place to sleep at night, and just a sense of being home. Pueblo Indians, Eskimos, Chinese, they were all among the first to build actual communities entirely underground or into the side of a mountain or part of the earth. And over the thousands of years, this whole idea of living underground has just substantially grown more popular and become socially acceptable. It's now not taboo to say that you live underground. And with the relatively low cost of construction and maintenance for such properties, everyone's trying to get in on it, including forward-thinking hoteliers and businessmen that are just trying to develop unique communities and unique properties. These are just two examples of subterranean properties. The one on the left is actually a house in a cave, and it's in Missouri. And the one on the right is what you call Yaodong, which is in northern China, and they have a plethora of these, and they actually house up to about 1 million people. And with the population crisis in China, these have become actually pretty useful. Motivation for the senior project is based on 3 things: economic, environmental, and personal. For economic, of course, it's to make money. People are looking for somewhere unique to stay on vacation. An underground hotel or a hotel that's on a mountain, something like that would be quite a quick selling point. So if someone was looking to really get in on this whole new idea of modern and different properties for places for people to stay, what could be more unique than this? The cost for this would be cheaper than building any sort of other type of hotel property that's above ground or just normal. And I'd like to, hopefully sell the idea at a large hotel chain such as Marriott or Hilton, because I believe they can make quite a bit of money on something like this. And although it might, be hard at first to figure it out where you're going to build this or where it would be successful, it's just something that I'd be willing to work on and really look forward to researching. Environmental motivation, of course, is this focus on green living and preservation of Mother Earth and natural resources. You always hear about how global warming and these drastic temperature changes and the end of the world phenomenon, and how we're very limited in our natural resources, and that we should really preserve them. And that's kind of motivation for this, in that this whole idea of just being green and using natural elements to build with instead of building things out of man-made objects. And of course, personal. I've always been interested in the hotel business. I'd love to design or own something like this, or be a general manager. When I came into this school, while I was applying for this school originally, I really wanted to be in architecture. Although I took a class at a community college and really decided it wasn't for me, but it's always been something that interests me. So methodology for this, I'm looking to first research to find a site that would be suitable, then come up with a construction building plan, figure out what materials would work that could withstand, the kind of torture that these would, being underground with the weight and all that. We'll address issues such as lighting, humidity, psychological issues. It's very depressing to be somewhere that doesn't have natural sunlight or simulated natural sunlight. And of course, that whole idea of feeling trapped. Then financial analysis, including an estimated energy savings cost, and hopefully get to a computer model or draft. Timeline, I'm looking to revise this presentation and have that completed by April 3rd, if necessary, to make revisions. Then throughout April, I'm looking to conduct extensive research into potential building sites and cost to move the earth, and also construction and building plan I want to come up with and figure out what kind of materials to use. And then in May, I want to come up with the solutions for lighting humidity, and all the other issues that you would have when building underground. And hopefully mid-May, cost analysis, and start working on the final presentation and report. And that concludes this for now. Thank you.